and I am back with the first installment for our new Top Tarot Trumps series, in which I will be sharing with you my 5 favorite falls. Hello everyone, Mascha here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first formal video in the Top Tarot Trumps 2024 series. I did an introduction to the series yesterday. I will link the video for you below if you haven't gotten a chance to watch it. In that video, I explained the idea behind Top Tarot Trumps series, year-long series, and a tag for you to join me. I invited you yesterday to join me on this tarot adventure. I was so happy to see responses on YouTube in the comments under my yesterday's video and a few on Instagram, and I am so very grateful to you all who commented, who responded. I'm so grateful for your support and for your excitement about this series. I very much look forward to your responses to this tag, and I can't wait to see your top tarot trumps as we go along through the series, beginning of course with the Fool. But without further ado, let's jump to the focus of this first episode, which is the Fool card, right? So we're talking about the Trump Arcanum 0, right, which is an RWS, right? In RWS and contemporary tarot decks, usually the Fool is numbered 0, where in historic Tarot de Marseille and historic Italian decks, Fool remains unnumbered. As per this video prompt, I have 5 Fool cards from 5 tarot decks with me, and I'm very excited to share with you now my 5 favorite Fools. It would only be fair for me to be frank with you and share with you my first favorite Fool, which actually was literally the first Fool I ever encountered in the first tarot deck I ever held in my hands. And this Fool is from the Centennial Tarot in a tin. Before I saw the Fool as the card, I actually saw this Fool on this particular tin in a bookshop in Tasmania back in December 2015, and I partially attribute me getting into tarot at first place to this Fool, because something in me just knew at the time that the time has come for me to take on a new hobby, with tarot becoming more than just a hobby to me since then. So this one is that first favorite, oh so familiar Fool to me, and this Fool is the iconic one too. I actually think pictorially this Fool, RWS Fool, is rather synonymous with tarot, especially in the English-speaking countries, and that's the back, right? I know many don't find Wade Smith Tarot, illustrated by Pamela Coleman Smith, appealing to the aesthetics, but I started my tarot discovery with this tarot, and I love Pixie's illustrations of the cards. I, of course, here for this video, I could have chosen the blushing full version of Wade Smith Tarot, which I treasure dearly. But being a very loyal girl, I'm sticking with my Centennial Tarot in a tin. Yep, 8+ years on, and it's still a favorite. Now, my second favorite Fool is from Marseille Tarot tradition. It has to be, right? Shall we call him, since it's a Marseille Tarot tradition, shall we call him my favorite French Fool? Obviously, this category is not the easy one for me, because I love, as you know, I do love my Marseille Tarot decks, and naturally, for the Tarot de Marseille favorite Fool, I have had a few nominees, but I decided to go with one of the most charming Marseille Tarot Fools I have in my collection, and it is this Fool. And this Fool, it's from this deck from Claude François Carajat, Tarot de Marseille, originally dating 1815, and this restoration was completed by one of my most favorite card makers, Pablo Robledo. Why this Marseille Fool, you may ask? Well, the cute shoes did it for me. Because of the shoes. But yes, when it comes to this particular tarot, Carajat Tarot de Marseille, the rustic charm of the restoration, the old look, the bleeding of the colors, the shoes, right? I think this Fool is very sweet, or he is very sweet to me, and it makes him stand out from multitude Marseille tarots I own, particularly the colors chosen by Pablo Robledo and the shoes. And on the subject of the Fool in tarot, as you know, I favor Tarot de Marseille when I do readings for others, especially. But when I read with Marseille Tarot, I always first identify the main function of the card in front of me. So when we look at our Fool cards and how the Fool is usually depicted in tarot, we can observe, and especially Tarot de Marseille, we can observe that the Fool's main functions are to walk, to wander, to keep moving, where the way I see it as a person, the Fool as the person, the Fool can be restless but also carefree. He could present naivety and recklessness as well. He could be unpredictable and up for taking a risk. But then also the Fool can show uncertainty, lack of purpose as he bumbles around. And yeah, this is one of the perfect Fools for me, right? Cat, delicious colors, older looking, restoration, and the shoes. So let's move on to my third Fool, and it's the Fool Trump from the Shadowland Tarot, from Shadowland Tarot by Monica Bodirski. In this tag, this Fool from the Shadowland Tarot, this Fool has his own category and a title in this video. So this one is my fractionally freakish yet very functional favorite Fool. I'm taking my F alliterations seriously today, am I not? But yes, titled as the Seeker in the Shadowland Tarot, this card features the headless Fool, right? So we have the headless Seeker, and this card is freakishly adorable to me. I think Monica Bodirski portrays the associations we have with the Fool card really well, and with his suitcase packed for the adventure ahead, the overly excited Fool loses his head and loses with that his way, which causes him to rely on the directions from his cat. I do very much love the red scarf and red shoes here as well. And this tarot overall actually surprised me greatly. It's such a goodie in my view. Full number 4 already, and let me just have a look at my notes. Yes, it is my favorite fool featuring a female with a feline fellow. Yep, sticking with F's today. This full card is from one of my more recent Egyptian themed tarot decks, which I think is beautifully illustrated. This deck, as you can see, is called Egyptian Art Noo Tarot, and it's illustrated by the wonderful artist Julia Massaglia. And this deck is published by Los Carabia, so Los Carabia mass market publisher. And the full card features Soli as the cat and I on our adventures in Egypt. I'm joking, of course, although the feline fellow, this cat, the companion of the woman in the card, resembles my kitten Soli, who is named after the sun. So Soli's name is, and you probably would have seen Soli appearing on a few YouTube videos now and on my Instagram in the photos, but Soli's full name is actually Apollo Solaris, right? So he is named after the sun, because I found him on Sunday, and yeah, just like that, I digressed from the focus of this video. But yes, the sun is delightful, right? So we have this illuminating sun that draws my focus, my attention in this card, and I really do love this depiction very much. And yeah, I did want to feature a female fool as well with the cat. And usually we see cats, right, in Marseille tarots, accompanying the fool or biting into the leg of the fool or thigh of the fool usually. And this tarot is based off RWS lineage, but because it's Egyptian themed, we see a cat rather than a dog accompanying an RWS, the full cards from the deck that follows RWS tradition. And my 5th favorite fool is very fresh and fondant-like, as in delightful and sweet and bright like a candy. And this fool is from Peeps PkT, from Kitten Chops, from Zara. And this tarot was my latest purchase, my gift to myself for Christmas, and I got it actually after I got Soli to commemorate, I guess, the occasion. But I adore both. I adore this fool, I adore the sparkles, and the kitty as well is so very cute. But just bright colors in this card and in this deck, I absolutely love. And this fool, we're talking about the fool, an adorable fool done following Marseille tarot tradition. So what not to like? We'll finish this video with that most recent acquisition of mine and the cutest Marseille tarot I own. And here are my current 5 favorite fools. Talk about foolish, you might ask, what's with all the Christmas decorations behind me? Well, for me, they're New Year's decorations, and I will be packing them away after the Old New Year, which I celebrate, which many Eastern European people actually do celebrate on the 14th of January. So all those decorations are going on the 15th back to their boxes. So there is that. Just just wanted to clarify. And yes, with 5 favorite fulls, I will be very interested to hear what you think about my picks, these 5 full cards that I shared with you. And even more so, I'm so very curious and I'm so very excited to hear about and see, maybe even possibly, what your 5 favorite fulls are. So I will look forward to your video responses, to responses in the comments, to posts or responses under my posts on Instagram. I really hope that you can join me in on this series. So yes, the first prompt is 5 favorite fulls with the hashtag top tarot trumps. I will be back in a couple of weeks for the second installment, where we will be chatting about our 5 top magician cards. I will share mine, and then hopefully you will be back to share yours as well. Thank you so much for being here. Sending much love to you all. Until next time.